Okay, roll call.
So Doug Erickson, are you online? I don't see him.
He said he wasn't. He said
He's
he
not.
was gonna be excused.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
He told me this morning.
Joe Grappa,
Here.
Roxanne Kahan, online, correct? Yes. Sylvia Kerner,
Here.
Sam Kotke,
Here.
Evan Lund, Amanda McMeekin, Renee is not able to make it, Oakley Palchuk,
Here.
and Adam Spear.
Here.
Thank you.
Public comment and communications. I don't have anything. Motion or minutes from the November 18th, 2024 meeting. Everybody get a copy in your packet? Anybody see anything that needs to be corrected, changed? Looking for a motion for. By Adam, second by Joe. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carried. Finance report.
So this is as of September 30th. I just printed out what Sherry gave to us. Basically, what it equates to is the aerial photography was completed and we paid the first invoice, so that took care of, we had some 2023 grant monies left, the 2024s and the 2025 grant monies wiped out with that payment. So all of our grant money has been spent. There is a little bit of money in the education grant yet, but we carry that forward each year for anything that isn't. And so the first page is the revenues, year-to-date actual is what we kind of want to focus on. The county recording fees retained is that $8 account that funds the $8 account, and that's based on every time we record a document in the Register of Deeds office, $8 of every $30 goes into that for land information expenses.
So with that, it does look like, and Sylvia and I have been talking about this, it does look like we're in the hole from that first lot, from that first aerial imagery payment,
Yes.
but that was $139,000. The county, the land info grant portion of that is actually only like $94,000. The rest of it will be paid by the Next Gen 911 grant from the Department of Military Affairs. But we can't receive that until the project is delivered, and I need to apply for that reimbursement. So actually, we paid 139. We're only going to be responsible for that 94, 95 range. So we'll get the rest of the grant back. So we'll have that $40-ish thousand amount that'll come back into our grants that we'll use to pay off some of our, hopefully that Fiddler project.
Yeah, we've got one more payment in
Yeah.
2026 for that.
So that's kind of the plan on that. So we paid more for the aerial imagery project up front, but we'll be getting some of that back once we get that one grant back.
And I've been working with Carrie on the $8 account, so, you know, we kind of watch it closely, and it's in the negative right now, but much of that has to do with that extra aerial photography. So I think we'll be fine once it all irons itself out.
And cover that for around the agenda. Revised 2025 to 2027 land info plan. So that was sent out. The reason we need the revision mid-plan cycle is because of the grant project we're writing for transition from Novus to T-Tech, to Ascent, I guess. The property lifting portion of T-Tech is called. So I revised the land info plan and had that sent out to reflect that change. So one of our projects in there is now the transition from Novus to T-Tech for our tax software and for our zoning and septic maintenance program. So that we will need a motion to approve the land info plan, the revision to the 2025 to 2027 land info plan as presented.
Oh, okay. I'll make a motion that we approve the 2025 to 2027 revised land information plan. And also that we approve the transition to Transcendent Technologies to use the 2026 and 2027 grant monies for that project.
Yeah, baseball.
Base budget grant.
I should read it back really quick.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so motion carries second McMeekin to motion to, gosh. Hang on. Motion to approve the revision to the land plan as well as to approve the 2020, oh, the land, okay, sorry. Motion to approve the revision to the land info plan from 2025 to 2027. And to approve the transition from Novus to Transcendent, which I'll get the official name, to use 2026 through 2027 grant monies.
Yes, base budget, grant money.
Base budget?
Yeah. So it's a portion of that. We can't use strategic initiative money for that project. We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carried. 2026 grant, WLIP grant application. So in that grant application, I've got $1,000 for the education and training. So that's if any departments go on any training or basically anything land info related. We cover it out of that fund and do have some fund balance carried over from previous years in that. The strategic initiative grant, we are eligible for 20,000 for that. That money is fairly, we're restricted on what we can spend. Where they're limited to LiDAR, aerial imagery, or the PLSS corners. And we don't have a LiDAR or imagery project for 2026 scheduled, so I've got that money written to go towards the PLSS Remon project. I would guess probably in 26, we're gonna use a lot of that to like pay corner boundaries.
I decided to know where the money's coming from. So right
In the
now,
current-
we stop paying out.
On the bounty.
On the bounty.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that's why this 20,000 will replenish that bounty program for a while. And if there's a few other critical corners out there that we need, and we've got some of this money, we could hire that to get done.
Because we do have,
If you needed one somewhere.
all the projects.
Right. Yeah, but 20,000 is real far on that. So, but this would help reinstate the bounty program for all the next year, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of my hope with that 20,000. Well, we've got, and then base budget grant, we are eligible for $71,040. Categories, I've got that written into 60,000 for the software transition from Novus to Transcendent. The total project cost on that, we don't have a concrete number, but we're estimating right around that 120. So my plan, and the reason we don't have an exact number is because it depends on at what point the transition takes place. Because we're responsible for maintenance fees, so if it takes place in June 1st of the year, we'd be responsible for 7/12 of the maintenance for that year, depending on timing. So we're estimating it's gonna be around 120,000, so we're figuring 60,000 from the 26 WLIP base budget grant and 60,000 from the 27 WLIP base budget grant. So anyway, for 26, I've got 60,000 applied for. Office software and upgrades, $11,040. So that's the remainder of it. That would cover any the Fiddler program if we need to take some out of that. Our Harmony software maintenance for 26. Possibly if you have the extra for every licenses, but I don't think we're probably. So anyway, those are the two projects I've got slated on our 2026 base budget. Anybody have any questions? Additional suggestions? No? Okay, so I would look for a motion to approve the 2026 WLIP grant application as presented. And I think we covered the approving the transition from Novus to P-TEC in the previous motion, so we just need a motion for this.
I'll make a motion to approve the 2026 Wisconsin Land Information Program grant application.
Motion by Sylvia, second by Adam. Any discussion? All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carried. 2025 ortho imagery. So I still don't have an update from Adam at Ayers on when we're getting our product delivered. I kind of covered where we're at budget wise in our finance report. Like I said, as soon as I get the product delivered from Ayers, I can get that to the Department of Military Affairs to get our next gen 911 grant back, hopefully in a timely manner, to get some other funds. But I don't know. I know in 2020 when we did it, I thought we got the aerial imagery by about now, didn't we? Anybody remember? Yeah. 5 years.
It's like good early fall. or
That's what
something.
I thought. I thought we had it in the
was
fall.
here. I was in extra duties.
Yeah, so I don't know where the holdup is. I emailed Adam a couple weeks ago. I just tried calling him half an hour before the meeting and I don't know. But hopefully we get it soon. And as soon as we get it, we will get it to Schneider, Schneider Geospatial, so they can get it on the beacon site. So.
What format?
I don't know. I'm guessing in the past it did come in shape. I would assume that that's how it will come, right? That's how you've seen almost all their images. It's a SID file.
Okay. I'm assuming I'll just drop it into.
A Dropbox.
Yeah, for them,
Yeah.
okay.
Normally it comes on, the ones we had gotten in the past, come on like an external hard drive,
Okay.
so. Otherwise, Eric's can
Okay. I guess we'll see how it comes.
they're pretty.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all I've got on the ortho imagery. Plat books. You know,
Sold out.
yeah, we're out of plat books. We were gonna have a discussion on wanna discontinue the in-house plat book program moving forward.
Is it removed from the website?
Yes, Jules did take away the link.
Okay.
My office, I think, is still 4 or 5.
Okay.
Somebody's looking for one. We have
We can send them
4
your
or
way.
5, so.
Okay.
Then we still have the old ones for 10 months.
Oh.
3 or 4 of them.
Oh,
Okay.
The 18s.
Good to know.
they are handy to have in your vehicle for road
I
days.
still have people that ask them. I still have people that come in my office hearing them, looking at them.
I use it all the time, driving around in the car, but just for road things, you know, look at property ownership, so it doesn't matter if I have a 2010 one in the car versus 2025.
I thought they won't be created, you just won't create them.
Right, so Rockford Publishing, that's what they will create that, so you can purchase them
But they're
online.
not as nice.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
So last time we ordered 500, when we sold them out here 4 years ago.
so the issue before Janet created she created the file. So now in order to put out a plat book, we're gonna hire somebody to create the file in order to have it printed.
So Roxanne said something about emergency services still uses the plat book too.
Oh, So,
I'd be for the time.
yeah, from a feasibility standpoint, what would we have to charge to?
Well, I did get a quote from My Tech on it, and they would need a lot of information from us, which I mean, I obviously am going to look further into it, but I don't know certain pages of the plat book. I have no idea how Janet gathered the information. Like the index of all the property owners and separating it by the section town and range. I have no idea how she generated that information. As far as like in Novus, I did not come across any reports that generate that. So how she divvied that up, I don't have an answer for that, and that was some of the questions I had in here. They gave an estimate of $8,500 for them to do it, but that is not printing. That is providing an electronic format to me. Approximately 6 months of a time frame for print ready PDFs, and then we would have to print, get them printed elsewhere.
So if we had 500 of them, it'd be $17 a piece just for generating plus the printing.
Yeah,
And I think when we were generating the file and selling them for 25, it was costing us a good 13 to 17-ish
For printing,
for printing.
so at that point, if it's 13, let's say it's 17, we're at 17, we're at $34 anyway. Just if we order 500, if we order 1,000, then
So
we're at $850.
Could you, Janet's still around, could we somehow contract her a few hours to come in?
the program that she created everything in is obsolete and we don't use it anymore. So that's the issue we're running into.
So yeah, it is something that we could do, maybe, but we'd be looking at a $50. I know, that's where we're gonna run into problems, so, I guess moving forward, we could. If it's something we really wanna do, we could. Spend a little more time researching what the actual cost would be.
Yeah.
Sit and see how many people complain about not having a flat book and then go from there. Just
Feasibility of that.
They do. A lot of people that complain about not having a flat book and then when you say it's $50 for buy flat books, so. Why don't we wait and see?
Other counties not doing flat books anymore.
There's a lot of counties that just use
Oh, that
Rockford.
rock
Yeah.
was kind of taken over, just not.
Yeah.
And I
Not
know
as
you can buy
user-friendly.
in bulk from Rockford, and then I think there's like a discounted rate, and then for resale, I mean, I don't know what the county's rules on that would be. Provided, and lesser price, because if you went on there right now, the purchase price one is probably 50 or 75.
Well, the issue is most people that are gonna wanna buy a plat book aren't gonna wanna buy a plat book.
Right.
You know, if they cost $40, they would pay the $40, but they're not gonna order.
We have to walk into Donald Farms supply or someplace and get it.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I agree, it would be nice to have what we had for $25 moving forward, but it's not an option. So. You want to see. Next year. Feedback.
Well, what kind
Community
of
in general
demand,
is, right,
you know,
that's what I mean.
Cause a lot of times people that come in, I mean, we've only had a few people come in since we've been sold out and they have a plat book, it's just not the latest edition. And they're like, oh, the one I got is from 2012.
They bought land in the past 12 years and wanna see their name. in it.
Yeah,
Mhm. That's
Mm-hmm. that's the
yeah,
biggest thing.
they could just print off the GIS page and see their name printed.
I'll print them that for free.
Yeah.
So I can see their name.
We can kind of keep track of who comes in or calls and asks about it and then revisit it, but.
And if they call in and say, would you pay 50? Would you do it? Would they pay 50?
Yeah. the next year and see where we're kind of sitting on that. Yeah. Next meeting date, so we just do as needed, I would guess it'll be next October or November, would be my guess, because we have something come up that's crucial. Taken care of. Yeah.
Who was the second for the minutes? I'm really sorry about that.
Adam was first.
Yeah.
Joe, I think. Joe seconded.
Okay,
it,
Adam,
yes.
yep.
We don't need a motion to adjourn, right?
No, you can just adjourn.
Okay, and with that, the meeting is adjourned at 1:20. 1:21.
Celebration.